Warriors, rise. Holy shit. They lied to you again. Nothing new under the sun. My name is Coach JV. I am the top health, mindset, and crypto coach in the world. What you believe in your heart, you think in your mind will eventually become your words and become your reality. If you can see it in your mind, eventually you can hold it right here in your hands. What you repeatedly do gets ingrained in your subconscious mind. What gets ingrained in your subconscious mind becomes an unconscious activity. Everything you're experiencing within your physical reality is predictive programming that's been beaten into your subconscious mind. And it is your current reality that you're experiencing based on your thoughts, actions, and behavior from the programming from your grandparents from the Great Depression. How they believe about money, how they respond to the markets, and how most people get wrecked on a daily basis because they're emotional. So what I'm about to walk you through is things I've been talking about for about 2.5 years on my YouTube channel. When I was saying this 2.5 years ago, everybody was making fun of me, saying I was involved in banker coins. Well, I'm an ex-banker and I understand how the banking system works. I understand that they are going to move you into a blockchain technology. I understand a very long time ago, 2.5 years ago, 3 years ago, that I needed to pick the winners and losers, that regulation was coming. I've been saying this for 2.5 years and now here we are. Do you guys remember when Jamie Dimon was telling you that cryptocurrency is a fraud, that it's completely a fraud, that you're a criminal if you invest in Bitcoin? Well, they've lied to you once again. And I'm going to show you first a video, then I'm going to show you what JP Morgan is saying around Bitcoin. I'm going to show you a Twitter post that I saw. I have no... You can just decipher for yourself if it's true, but it makes a lot of sense. It's a photo from Davos. And then I'm going to show you, of course, I look at things that I see and then I research and I look at fine details of the pictures and I look at for little clues and symbols and I go deeper to show you guys facts, figures, numbers, logic for you to make a decision. So what are we going to learn today in this video? Number one, that you need to hold the line. Number two, your job is to pick the winners who are going to be here through regulation. And number three, in the Warrior Academy, www.3twarrior.com, or click the description down below. We teach our warriors don't trip by the dip, hold the line, and diamond hands. The longer you stay in the market, the wealthier you become. We are not here to get rich quick. We are here to get wealthy for sure. If you want to get rich quick, go to the casino. Okay, just go to the casino. If you want to get rich quick, then just go to a gas station and buy a lottery ticket. So first, we're going to watch this video. Well, let me just show you really quickly here. So if you go to www.3twarrior.com, you get access to my portfolio, exit strategy, 130 cryptocurrency courses, 7 calls per week, and we are revamping our academy once again to make it more user-friendly, and most of all, our mindset challenge, the 120-day challenge. It's exactly how I live my life and how I became so even keel as a warrior in this modern day society. All right, so let's dive right into this. First, we're going to watch this video. Okay, so after we watch this video, I'm going to take you through facts, figures, numbers, logic. They just keep lying to you, basically. That's basically what it's about. They lie to you on a daily basis. They manipulate you. They make you emotional. They get you to look this way as they change the whole narrative this way. So let's dive into this video from Jamie Dimon. This was a couple years ago, 4 years ago. And let's listen to what he says about Bitcoin, and let's see what they're saying now about Bitcoin. Go.
I could care less about Bitcoin. I don't know why I said anything about it. The blockchain is a technology, which is a good technology. We actually use it. It will be used for a lot of different things. God bless the blockchain. Cryptocurrencies and digital currencies, I think are also fine. JP Morgan moves $6 trillion around the world every day. We don't do it in cash. It's done digitally. If it can be done digitally with the blockchain, so be it. But it'll still be a dollar cryptocurrency. What I have an issue with is a non-fiat cryptocurrency. Dollar, so crypto, sterling, euro, yen, they're all fine. I don't personally understand the value of something that has no actual value. You all can do whatever you want, and I don't care, okay?
All right, that sounds definitive. Bitcoin hit a new high today.
I could care less what Bitcoin trades for, how it trades, why it trades, who trades it. If you're stupid enough to buy it, you'll pay the price for it one day. I've also told people that it can trade at $100,000 before it trades to zero. Tulip bulbs traded for $75,000 once, something like that. The only value of a Bitcoin is what the other guy will pay for it. And I think, honestly, I think there's a good chance that Bitcoin, a lot of the buyers out there are up there jazzing up every day so that maybe you'll buy it too and take them out. And I quite mean that, by the way. These people are very good at manipulating the press these days and getting news out. And every day, you have CNBC, nonstop Bitcoin. Who cares about Bitcoin? I mean, you know, the world economy is so big. We move JP Morgan alone. These companies, $6 trillion. We move all this money, and Bitcoin in total is 50. All these currencies are $50 billion, maybe $1 billion trades a day.
How ironic is that? He calls you stupid. Stupid. He called his clients stupid and people stupid if they invested in Bitcoin. Okay. Well, what are they saying today? Here we go. JP Morgan backs Bitcoin to rise 28% and says cryptocurrencies are now the preferred alternative asset. JP Morgan said that it thought Bitcoin's fair price was 28% higher than its current level, but I thought Bitcoin was, you're stupid if you buy Bitcoin. That's interesting. Cryptocurrencies have fallen dramatically in 2022 as investors have ditched their riskier investments. Well, why has it collapsed? Who's buying the dip, Warriors? What have I trained you? Who's JP Morgan, the big hedge funds, right? The whales, they're buying the blood in the streets in your fear. But JP Morgan said it saw an upside for Bitcoin and crypto markets more generally after the sell-off. Well, why would they see an upside for Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies after the sell-off? Interesting. Because now they're going to start to get out the narrative slowly and methodically through stablecoin regulation. They collapse Terra Luna. Then they come in with the regulation. Problem, reaction, solution. The person who creates the problem creates a reaction and emotion in the people. And then the very person who created the problem comes up with the solution and they become the hero. Hey guys, we actually figured out how to regulate stablecoins. You see what happened to Terra Luna? We're going to create safety for you. And eventually, I've been saying this for 2.5 years, you are going to custody your cryptocurrency in a bank and you are going to trust that. You're going to go in there and you're going to get an Ethereum backed loan in your local bank. Okay. Well, you want to go a little bit deeper with this? Let's do this. Big shout out. Let's take this down real quick. Big shout out to Chris Bleck on Twitter. Okay. I don't know where he got this photo from. Okay, I do not know where he got this photo from, but it says the photo from Davos 2022. I believe this 1000% that it is a legit photo because it explains what I've been talking about for a very long time. This photo was from Davos 2022, confirms every fear that I've expressed to you about plans for DeFi. The plan has always been to endure the shadow phase, okay? Infiltrate DeFi with World Economic Forum partners like Chainlink, MetaMask, then swoop in with a takeover by big banks to legitimize. I couldn't have worded it better myself. If you watch my videos, this is exactly what I've been talking about. That's why I don't sit here and get tribalism about Bitcoin or tribalism about XRP or play this thing where they're going to, we're running from the government. We're going to decentralize this stuff, Warriors. The people who control the money, control the information, control the people. Until you have enough money to control the information, you're never going to control the ecosystem. The only way you can do this is to understand the game, play the game, and then once you get the money, you can switch the narrative. That we created this monetary system. We accepted this as human beings. We're in the game. We're in this video game now, Warriors. Okay, so you can play this thing where we're going to go after this small group of cryptocurrency people. We're going to flip over the monetary system when we don't even have, 12 trillion in overall market cap or the actual market, right? We have about 2 trillion, which is dropping down. You think we're going to overthrow the global markets? You have to put your thinking cap on, Warriors. Don't get caught up with these YouTubers trying to teach you that, SHIB's going to make you very, very rich or all this bullshit going on. Become a fundamental investor. Yeah. Can you hit some pump and dumps? Absolutely. Did I make some money off SHIB? Absolutely. Do I think it's a good investment? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Okay. So let's take a look at these pictures here. Okay. I'm going to blow this up. So it says a big shift is in motion. It says the largest tier one. So supposedly, okay, now here's how I do my research. So supposedly this is a picture from somebody at Davos 2022. It says the largest tier one custodians invest in infrastructure to safeguard the markets, triggering a virtuous cycle of adoption. This shift creates new regulatory standards, banks setting up for the global standard compliance practices. That's what you're watching. I love what he said. What we're doing is we're working to endure the suing and the regulating, and then we're going to be very wealthy because when the masses join, price appreciation is going to go up. So what I did was I blew this up and see this down here where it says 2022 Medico SA. So I don't just believe things. I dive into it. So Medico SA, I'm going to take you into that just a moment, but let's take a look at wave one here. So wave one, shadow crypto financing, has MetaMask, Bitstamp, Block, Gemini, Galaxy, BlockFi, Grayscale, Chainlink, Kraken, Coinbase, Crypto.com. I believe these are the ones that are going to be moving and working with the infrastructure and trying to get up on regulation. So I was thinking about this. Everybody thinks they're moving their money through MetaMask secretly, but I'm telling you, Warriors, they're monitoring all this stuff. Somehow they're monitoring all of this. That's why I'm playing the game, Warriors. I'm playing the game. You have to understand the game. I did a tweet this morning. I know it irritates people, but like, you're all being played. Every single one of us is being played. Until you have enough money to switch the narrative, you need to play the game to become the narrative. Okay. There is no hero outside of you coming to save you, Warriors. There is no hero coming to save you. Okay. So this is wave two, banks, regulated. So that's the next. The net banks are going to come in. They're going to custody your cryptocurrency. And you can see this, this is some of the people that were on here. Standard Charter connected to Ripple. We got Citi. We got JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, Morgan Stanley. Okay. We got RBS, Royal Bank, BNY Mellon, Union Bank, DZ Bank, Commerza Bank, Deutsche Bank, BNB, Northern Trust, Citi, BBVA. Okay. So let's dive into this. So what I did is I blew this up. Like I said, I found Medico SA and I dove into Medico SA. So let's take a look. So their strategic partners access our digital assets for co-innovation ecosystem. We partner with the industry leading financial technology specialists and leading institutions trusted by governments and regulators worldwide. Core banking and critical infrastructure. Medico solutions are deeply integrated into core banking software and available as turnkey solutions among the best-in-class banking infrastructure providers. Warriors, it's already set up. They're already connecting this, okay? Dive into this a little bit, Warriors. Dive into this. Medico, Standard Charter, participates in a jam. This was back in 2020, 18 million round for crypto custodian. Standard Charter said it's to invest in Metico to improve the relativity undeveloped market of infrastructure digital assets. So Standard Charter invested in this company, Medico. IBM is deep in Medico. You can go through, and this is what I do. I'm going through all the connections. Okay, these companies are connecting right now. Then my next video tomorrow will be ISO 20022. That's going to be a big catalyst in November that's going to be switching. Ironically, maybe the XRP Ripple case will end around the same time. By chance, I don't know. So we got Standard Charter, but who is Standard Charter connected to? Ripple. Standard Charter completes strategic investment in Ripple. Investment reinforces the bank's commitment to drive digitalization of the business to create new client value propositions. Singapore. September 15, 2016, Standard Chartered Bank announced that it has made a strategic investment in Ripple, a leading distributed ledger technology company. To invest will further accelerate the bank's digitization agenda in the area of distributed ledger technology as it explores new ways of adding value in the industry. Let me hop back on here with you guys. Words, I'm telling you, the case is all by design. It's all by design to slow this down so they can regulate this industry. That's all it is, Warriors. And I've been saying this from day one. I have not changed my narrative. That's why my Warriors don't panic. That's why they're calm during these times. That's why they're not tripping. They're buying the dip. That's why they're holding the line in long-term fundamental cryptos. Are we going to get it all right? Nobody is going to get all of them right. Absolutely not. But if you can go down the rabbit hole and do your own research and understand that the infrastructure of your banking system is changing as we know it. And if you understand that you have the opportunity right now to get your shit together, to stop your frivolous spending, stop the frivolous spending, take throwaway money that you're throwing away anyways and put it into a speculative asset. Things like crypto.com, XRP, XLM, ISO 20002 tokens. I don't know. I'm not a financial advisor. You can have access to my portfolio in the Warrior Academy. Warriors, this is the greatest time in human history. The problem with what's happening and what just happened is they wait till everybody's super leveraged. People are mortgaging their homes. What are you doing? Don't do that type of shit. Go get your shit together. Create extra money, right? There's a lot of time you're wasting. You don't need to mortgage your home or cash out your whole 401k and put it all into crypto. That's one thing that I learned for myself. You need to diversify. And I show all that in the Warrior Academy. I have cryptocurrency, which is my investment, a speculative asset. I'm heavily weighted in crypto. There's a big weighting in crypto. I have precious metals for barterability, silver. I have my insurance to guarantee my retirement. I do not mix my insurance and my retirement now through wise counsel. I've dove deep into businesses. I now have equity in 9 companies. 4 are producing revenue, 5 are in full startup, not producing revenue. I now have 4 sources of income coming in. These are things that you can do right now, warriors. This is the greatest time in human history. Do not get the wool pulled over your eyes. Have discernment. Lift the veil, warriors. You have been taught and indoctrinated to believe that there's some type of hero outside of you. This is nothing new. This has been happening for centuries, warriors. We've been taught that there's something esoteric outside of us, like God is outside of it. God is in you. God is in you. Everybody gets to God in a different way, which is so beautiful. Religions shouldn't be fighting against each other. Humans shouldn't be fighting against each other. Everybody has the right to get in a different vehicle to get to their higher self and their connection to God. But these governments are playing God like they're going to save us, right? They're not going to save us, warriors. You need to save yourself. And so when I say that on my Twitter, when I say you're the savior, God gave you the ability to walk, to talk, to think, to take action versus sitting as an armchair quarterback and doing absolutely nothing, because your kids are going to be like, what did you do during the biggest shift in generational wealth and the greatest time in human history? I just sat there and watched my job get taken from me. I just sat there and watched my 401k collapse. I just sat there when I could have got my shit together. I could have started driving Uber at night. We could have teamed up as a couple, and one drives Uber one night, and we could have got our side hustle going. We could have made our side hustle our main hustle, and we could have freed ourselves, because true wealth and freedom is owning your time. I own my time. I travel when I want. I come to work when I want. Think about that for just a moment. I have absolute freedom, warriors. Freedom is not money. It's owning your time. I answer to nobody other than God. That's it. Nobody tells me if I can go see my kids. I pick up my son at 2:00 every single day. I can travel with my daughter and my son. I can call the shots. My son has some procedure coming up. I can take time off when I want to. That's freedom, warriors. Stop thinking about this. Think about freeing your dome, okay? Now, there's an opportunity in the cryptocurrency space and investment space, specifically in the biggest collapses in history, for you to become a millionaire. But what's more important is, who are you becoming in the process? So you're going to hear a lot more messages around your mental health, whereas it's very, very important. And thank you for allowing me a couple of days. We were in Mexico. I was speaking in Mexico in Tulum, and the internet was horrible. So I didn't want to put up crappy quality videos, but I'm refreshed. I'm ready to go. I love you guys. Join the Warrior Academy. I hope to see you on the other side. Don't waste your time with anything else. www.3twarrior.com. Community, tribe, a high-level vibe, crypto courses, workout, nutrition. It's an ecosystem of everything you need to get your shit together in the worst economic times to make it the best economic times. Warriors, so we'll see you in the academy today.